What is going on, my friends? Nathan coming back at you for the Monotype ladder. We're rocking some more Psychic today, and I have got a fun team building idea to really take things for a spin. We used Star Fox's and DD Psychic team last time. Very cool. But for this time, I have an idea with a set that I really love, and that is going to be Weakness Policy Metagross. Now, Weakness Policy Metagross works for a couple of reasons. First of all, oh, and this is completely out of there. There we go. First of all, it needs a speed boost. You can go for an agility on an opponent, and then if they trigger your weakness policy as you agility, you're in just fantastic shape where you're at +2 to speed, you're at +2 to your attacks. Good luck dealing with that. And you do need +2 for speed. +1 is not quite enough either because you're outsped by a Dragapult or a Zeraora per se, who could both knock off and Shadow Ball you in turn. So you really do need +2 in order to really do your work. But also, once you do agility over a Scarf, you are then able to freely leverage your quite good move pool. Not excellent, but I would just say good move pool to full advantage. And you can pick and choose. Oh, you're going to Dragapult? Boom, Ice Punch. Oh, you're going to Ferrothorn? Earthquake. And you can pick and choose very freely there. That's another huge advantage. And also, its attack stats are just crazy. Look at them. And the defenses. If you're using weakness policy, you're inviting a super effective hit. So you need to be able to take that with some ease. And that's definitely going to be the case here. And so this is going to be a bit more of an HO. If you ask me what an ideal team looked like, it'd be more similar to what we saw before, where you have, you don't need power when you're using mono psychic. You've got the expanding forces, you've got the strong psychic attacks in the psychic boosted terrain, and like we saw in the last time, you don't even need to improve that even further with choice specs or setup moves or anything like that. You can just go with Scarf and just hit hard and hit fast. But I'm going to be doing a bit of an HO because I think it's an interesting, it's always, first of all, it's a fast team build for me, at least. But second of all, it's very, it'll suit this Metagross well because we can go to it and we can choose setup sweepers that will, or breakers that will benefit this setup sweeper the most possible. So first things first, let's look at who our best HO lead will be, sort of a Suicide Sash lead here. Couple options. I think that we want Rachi and Hatterene jump out, but hard to beat Mew. Mew is already one of the better Sash leads there are out there. We are going to be able to deny hazards with a taunt. We are going to be able to go for an explosion once we're done. We're going to be able to go for spikes in addition to stealth rocks. I might even go toxic spikes. I think I might go toxic spikes. Yeah. Gonna really help cripple enemy offense. Not very good versus flying or versus dragon. Dragon's okay versus another, being honest. It's terrible versus psychic, obviously, but I'm not too worried about the psychic matchup. So this is kind of my thinking here. Let's do this. Max speed, of course. And then my special attack, but it's Spadef. Okay, I'm thinking this. I might change this down the road. There's a lot of options. They don't get webs, do they? No. Okay, yeah, that'd be insane. Toxic in general is good too. I could also put Will-O-Wisp here. I could do Defog. I don't even have to do this. I can make this a support Mew. I've seen support Mews work really well in these sorts of teams in general. But this will be fine in my opinion. I'm just going to give it a shot. We might alter it down the road. So we've got this. This is, I think, a fine start because we know who our sort of primary setup sweeper is. This is the team, the mon that we're building this team around. We know who our lead is. So now I can say which breaker can go from Mew best here possible. Also, by the way, I can do a screen setter and do Mew. I might even do that. Yeah, because screens. I was in the middle of saying, and I cut myself off with my own thought process there. I was in the middle of saying what benefits Metagross, and Metagross with a weakness policy set would really benefit from some screens, because then your opponent's in this awful position of either attack them with neutral moves, which means that it's Metagross behind screens can live forever, or I hit them with a knockoff or something, which is guaranteed to live behind screens as well. And now it's strong, and now it's sweeping me. Oh my god! So I think I'm going to change this because we did notice a couple of different interesting lead options there, and so I might go. Is there another one? Oh, Necrozma. This is good. This is good. So you can do Meteor Beam Necrozma, or Power Herb. Meteor Beam Necrozma. I'm gonna do Stealth Rock because it's a good Stealth Rocker. So that frees up Mew here. We probably will lose Toxic Spikes in this bargain, but that's fine by me. And then I can do. Oh, and it's actually Photon guys are there. Okay, so that's fine. And I like this a lot because it compartmentalizes roles. If you're doing HO where you're having two sort of, you're having a rocker plus a screen setter, which is what our Mew is going to be going forward now. I like to compartmentalize roles because if you're just getting rid of 2 months instantly to sack them and to set up your HO, that just strikes me as you're playing 4v6 at that point. And fine, you all have set up your very scary offensive sweepers to do so, but still, I don't know. And also, I'll say right now that it's probably chalk that we're using Tapu Lele here. It's one of the best Psychic Pokemon in general, with Psychic Surge and all that stuff, and the Fairy typing to resist Dark a little bit. That's all really good. It's also just a dumb wall breaker. This might be Scarf down the road. I'm just doing this right now. It's just a quick little whatever. Size Shock is tempting, I'll tell you what. But I'll do Psychic. Oh, well, I mistyped it. I think that's Destiny. I'm going to keep it there. I'll do Focus Blast. Fast. There we go. And Victini's also probably chalk in terms of a second breaker because it's going to deal with Steel type so well for Metagross. Metagross will struggle with that. Like a single Ferrothorn would kind of rip us apart. We saw how much work it put in earlier. I could do Boots. I could do Band. I could do Scarf. All are possible. I think one of these two has got to be Scarf in my opinion. And that's another good thing is that this can act as a breaker. We're talking about roll compartmentalization. And a Scarf 15, now that I say it, can act as a breaker. It can act as a tripler with its trick. It can get momentum for us. And it's going to be a great Scarfer too. So I'm very okay with this. It'll mean we're a little bit weak to hazards, which concerns me a bit if I'm being honest. Do I need +1? I really Dragapult and stuff. I might do Adamant because I'm greedy. Okay, but let's talk about hazards here. Let's talk about screen, sorry. I'll go Reflect. I'll go Light Screen. And then I can do Taunt is good. I can also do Thunder Wave. I like that a lot on these. Someone can't just set up on themselves on you. And then here I will do some sort of meaningless attack like Flamethrower in case we happen to come up against a Ferrothorn or something. Okay, very good. Okay, so we got Rocks. We're probably leading Necrozma most of the time, getting up our own offense, getting up Rocks, all that good stuff. We've got Mew here. We got Tapu Lele. We got Victini. And now what is another sweeper? We got Necrozma, but what else could we add onto this team that would really contribute? Because right now I have 3 thoughts. We could do... Oh man, I just realized Azelf, in terms of leads, Azelf is like one of the most iconic ones ever. So if we were going to do that Suicide Mew earlier, that would have been an Azelf instead, actually, now that I think about it. Because Azelf has been doing that exact role for years. But anyways, I think I'm going to do another setup sweeper. I think there's 3 possibilities. Let's write it out here because I'm not sure which is going to best complement this team, and I'm a visual kind of guy, so I want to be able to look at it. So I think in terms of another setup sweeper that would work well here that are really fearsome, it would be something along the lines of like a Latias with Recover and Calm Mind. Very good. We have a possibility of, or Roost actually. Doesn't make a big difference, but I always like that instead. We could also do an Alakazam. Very effective. Also acts with Speed Control 2, which I appreciate. A bit more flexible than Victini 2 with its good move pool. That's a quite good possibility. And third, of course, is reuniclus. And as I say that out loud, reuniclus is such a big part of my brand, so to speak. I think I gotta do it. Damn it. Ah, damn it, reuniclus. Hop on board. We're gonna do it. I don't know the EVs off by heart, but what the hell? Get in here, buddy. You knew I wasn't doing it without you. I want the acid armor set. I want all the cheese. I want all of that cheese. That's actually a really interesting thing too, because this Double Dance set really struggles with dark types. But there's gonna be less dark types on the Monotype ladder than there would be otherwise. If you come across Mono Dark or whatever, you know, Mandibuzz comes up in a Mono Flying. Obviously that sucks. But or do I want to store power into the Psyshock? I don't think so. Yeah, that's a good start. But yeah, for the most part, we're not going to be coming across nearly as many dark types. So I'll give this a quick little name. Mono Psychic HO. Probably trash. So we'll get 1 game, and I will evaluate after that game what we want to change here. So let's get into it. If we can get 1 Reuniclus Acid Armor sweep, I will be pleased. My brand will be satiated. That and Hawlucha sending it through Folding Table. I think that's my 2 most iconic brands right there. Is Reuniclus is sick and Hawlucha throws himself through a Folding Table. But let's see if we can get any good big reads here. I still got my third eye ready to read my opponents with huge plays here. Taking a while to get a game though. It always happens when you get up to a higher ladder, but that's fine by me. It means we get good games. And the thing with good games is you can start making like audacious reads and stuff. Against Mono Fairy, okay. So only dark type is Grimmsnarl, and that's gonna probably be out of the way very soon. So let's go for our Necrozma off the rip. I don't mind Necrozma. I don't mind it at all. So we see Clef keep coming. It's fine by me. I can go for probably a Heat Wave kill. With Light Screen, we won't kill in 2 hits after Meteor Beam and Photon Geyser, but that'll be fine enough. They're gonna Thunder Wave on us. That's fine. Except it's not because we're still paralyzed. Probably Reflect here. Oh no, Necrozma. Not like this, Necrozma. Not like this. You're letting them all go up, Necrozma. They're gonna get up a whole suit of hazards right now, except we crit that, which will make up for it a little bit. If we can get a kill after the second layer of spikes, that'd be nice. Okay, we get there. And Necrozma's got good defenses, so I think we're probably gonna force one kill right now. They go for the full suit of tappers, which is interesting. That's what I love about Mono Fairy, is that you kind of got this constant force of terrain. You have so much control over what you're up against that it's really fun. And I just realized that Klefki went for this, so that means this is definitely an offensive Grimmsnarl. I think we still live 1. We might even live 2, depending on rolls. 32, that's no damage. Sucker Punch, leftover, so it's by bulk up Spirit Break. What's that last one gonna be? Taunt, maybe? Hard to judge. This is a huge problem. I think we're gonna die here to rolls. They were Darkest Layer too, so good on them. They get that. This guy's a concern. Let's, I can go to Metagross 2 and just drop a Meteor Mash. I don't think they would be able to kill me with 1 Darkest Lariat anyways. Our defenses are fine. I could also go to Tapu Lele, disable the Sucker Punch, go for a Moonblast. Might be the better bet. Or I could, before I do any of those plays, go to Mew and set up some screens here. All 3 are actually very good options in my opinion. Depends on how much respect I have for this Grimmsnarl's defenses right now. Well, I think we'll respect the guy and go to Mew right now. It'll also live a Reflect. I can even go for Thunder Wave if I need to, but I don't think I really will because it's so slow. Light Screen will go up, and they're going to lose their screens too, which is important because I'd be shocked if Feeny could kill with a Moonblast in that situation. So they're going to substitute instead. Okay, fair enough. Can I break with a Flamethrower? I don't know. It's kind of scary. This Flamethrower might be a mistake. I need to get to my own offense ASAP. Crap. I don't even know if 2 will do it. Well, let's go to Lele right now. If they Darkest Layer right now, that would really suck. We'll see, but I'll at least disable the Sucker Punch going forward. Okay, so we'll break this. Lele's likely going down, but afterwards it can do something. Even Meteor Mash with Metagross Raw will likely do it. Yeah, okay. Well, no. I don't know. We'll see. There's lots of options. I think Victini's going to be handy here, though. Okay, we do get off a second one right now. They can't Sucker Punch. That's a relief. That's a huge concern at the way. If they actually sack their Grimmsnarl right now, that would be absolutely fantastic, because then reuniclus would look super scary going forward. So fingers crossed on that one. I don't even know what I would do if I got Feeny in. Would I go for a Calm Mind on these 3 special attackers or what? Okay, Grimmsnarl's gone. Victini or reuniclus is instantly much better. Huge threat out the way. Likely Coco coming in. That makes sense. They're going to take the terrain from us for the rest of the game, it looks like, because I can't get rid of these hazards right now. I could definitely throw Defog onto Mew, but that's fine by me. Let's sack. They go for Thunderbolt. We don't know what they're running, but Victini U-turn would be good. Threatening a V-create. Or, I mean, I got screens up for 2 more turns. Let's get some Calm Minds up. Let's do it. Let's do it. They go straight to Bulu. That'd be insane, because a Reflect would end as a Toxic. No. Then I'll Acid Armor here, so they can't go straight to Bulu right now. It Toxic again. I'm gonna give them a little DT Magic Guard. No, it's not gonna work. They're throwing the game. I want to sleep with reuniclus, but not like this. Oh no. Well, I mean, we're looking situated. Here we go. Reuniclus is gonna absolutely pop off right now. I want to keep boosting right now. I don't want to risk losing. Actually, they could. I want to do a Psyshock right now in case they do some sort of trick. Let's do that. I think we've already situated a game win here. It's gonna break too many walls at this stage. Unfortunate. I tried to let them know about the Toxic, but they were really just determined to do that there. They reveal Nature's Madness. Okay, I was worried about some sort of like tricking me, whatever. But I can recover up afterwards. That's fine by me. Psyshock doing dumb damage already. Yeah, I got Recover. Plus, you only have not so much PP on that thing. So I'll go for another Calm Mind here. I could also... No, I'll go for another Calm Mind. Ooh, the Taunt. Okay, so we're going to be low. So if they get another Nature's Madness off here, they should have done that to begin with. If they get another Nature's Madness off here, then Tapu Bulu will come in afterwards, and they have a shot. I don't think it's a very good shot, but they should have just taunted right away. So if this reuniclus didn't have to sweep, if they didn't misplay the taunt and the Toxic right there, So we're gonna Psyshock right now. We'll see how much Tapu Lele does, but yeah, Psyshock's not doing enough either thanks to my defense. That's excellent. There goes their taunts right there. It's so demoralizing losing to a reuniclus sweep. I think it's a very interesting, cool set, and I love reuniclus obviously. But I think there's probably, if I had to read my opponent's mind right here, it's got to be the most demoralizing thing in the entire world to lose that way. It's happened to me. I know it's demoralizing. It's soul sucking. You're like, oh my god, did I seriously lose to that shit? We're gonna take one right there. They just dip right out. No blame from me. I would be inclined to do the exact same thing. How dare you pervert reuniclus? It's supposed to be trick room sweeping, not this. Alas. So we didn't really get to show off too much of that Necrozma, but it put in work, you know. It forced in the Grimmsnarl early on. We got the dead Grimmsnarl, and the Grimmsnarl allowed our reuniclus to sweep. So it's kind of things gelling right here. I will point out that another good thing about Metagross too is that in a weird way, it kind of baits in the dark types that reuniclus is afraid of too, because we are going to go into them. We're going to go into, like, let's say we're up against a Bisharp. We're going to set up screens, go to my Metagross on the Bisharp, go for an agility in their face, and then try to beat them that way, right? So we're like, my Metagross is going to be looking for weakness policy procs. It's going to be drawn to these dark types, and hopefully has a chance to knock them out so that reuniclus can win. So no dark types here either. So again, reuniclus is kind of looking scary, although they do have a Mantine. Mantine's a good answer for us. Although we've got Psyshock, so if this had been expanding force, Mantine would have completely shut down this reuniclus. But as is, it'll be a bit of a stalemate that we're favoriting because Psyshock doesn't target the right stat. So okay, so let's go to I guess Necrozma, but it's looking really good with that Meteor Beam, you know. I could do Mew first and then do the Necrozma bit and get the screens up for it to set up. I like that idea. Go for Reflect turn 1. We'll see if it's a Scarf U-turner right now. Mew would live that if that's the case though, as they're gonna go for a knockoff instead. There was my Lake Clay, fine by me. I want this guy's like Sash. That's a possibility. We're gonna Mantine. That's fine. We'll go to Victini on this. And the question is on this defog. The question is if they're smart enough to go straight to Landorus Therian on the Bolt Strike. But I'm gonna at least scout it. Okay, so in the future I'll go for something else there. Maybe this is a Scarf Landorus. It would have U-turned if they had it earlier into Mantine. But okay, so I essentially gain nothing the first couple turns and I lose a bunch. But we got intel on the Landorus. Not my favorite lead, but we can deal with it. More importantly, learn my opponent's definitely a switcher. I always like to ID my opponents as switching or not likely to switch. So if we're ever in a clutch situation where they have to make a huge play, I'm going to ID them as switching or something like that. I wonder if this is Scarf Pelipper, which is the dumbest thing I've ever said, but I've run across them too many times at this point in my life. They are, and it kills. Oh man. Well, let's go to Lele. Will be fine. I'll be able to take that just fine. But also go to Crozma actually. Crozma's got such a good matchup. Go for Meteor Beam. They have no swap in for it. Their only swap in would be Celesteela, who we can beat with Heat Wave, but I might want to wait till the rain dies if that's the case. So I could also do Lele and go for a Psyshock or a Moonblast. Kind of invites in Celesteela, but we don't mind that matchup very much. I just want to do a play that gets us momentum, but I think going for Necrozma right now would be a bit of a mistake, because Celesteela would be okay as long as rain's up. That's my only thinking. I'll Moonblast. Could do tons of damage to Pelipper. Hurricane we should be fine as long as we don't get full paralyzed. No super easy swap in. Psyshock's actually probably better. Pelipper will take a Psyshock better than a Moonblast. It'll still be a 2 KO. In the case they went to Mantine, we would be fine. There's the old Landorus there, and I wonder what they're gonna click. U-turn or knockoff. We still handle a knockoff because we're neutral to it. And they're not Scarf the whole time. That's really weird they didn't U-turn that previous turn. I guess they weren't taking any chances on Mew there. Sniggluff is gonna come in, and it is a resist, so I can go to my... What's it gonna do? It can do so much. It's been banned from all kinds of tiers. I don't know if it's NUBL or RUBL. I'm pretty sure it's NUBL. Because of Magic Guard and Psycho Shift and Calm Mindsets and all that stuff. I'm just gonna do a cursory... It's Scarf, right? No, not necessarily. That flinch definitely helps them though. Oh my god. Oh, that's really annoying. Okay, well let's go to Victini here. No longer swap in for our Bolt Strike, which is very nice. They could still be Scarf. We don't know, but they didn't have to be. I forgot how fast the guy was. Base 100, I believe. No real easy swap at this stage. If this was a Bandit Victini, he'd be popping off. They're gonna go for their Pelipper on the death there. Makes sense to me. Man, Bolt Strike. Its accuracy is boosted by Victory Star, right? So I don't get why it's so weak sometimes. They go to D Knights there, so we might see a setup here. So let's go to our. What's the best play? What is the best play? Bolt Strike's gonna do 50% after a multi-scale is lost. So if I go to Lele on a Dragon Dance, I'm letting it die knowingly, which is fine. Also go to reuniclus on a Dragon Dance and Acid Armor. Yeah, let's do that. They E-speed immediately. Weird. Maybe they think my Lele Scarf? I don't know. But no, it wasn't because it was outsped by... I don't know. I don't know why they E-speeded there. Strikes me as a bit weird. They could have just set up on me. But I'll go for an Acid Armor right now as they still have a Mantine, so they've got lots of options to beat this reuniclus. I don't think it's necessarily a huge threat to sweep and win the game. But it beats Celesteela. Unless I'm mistaken, it beats the Sigalith. Okay, so Acid Armor, I think that puts us in a fine range to heal this off. Outrage doing 51, that's crazy. Great. Okay, that's a little bit dicey. That did 25. That's insane. Reuniclus, you're the GOAT. This could be a Calm Mind Sigalith too, but we're pretty favored because we have Psyshock. They could too, of course, but I still think we're favored because we have just a better bulk and special attack, and just we are well situated for a Calm Mind War. You're rarely going to find a better Pokemon in a Calm Mind War than a Reuniclus. We have Magic Guard for status. They could trick me too. Oh, they could trick me actually. I'll Psyshock first in case they trick me. But if they, or Switcheroo or whatever they run, but that's... Am I wrong? I don't know. Okay, I got it right. 38, so we're actually still handling this just quite fine. I could have swapped out if that was my true fear, but oh well, Reuniclus is still putting in work. I don't think we're in too bad of a spot this game. Hopefully we don't get 10 more Air Slash crits like they did earlier, or flinches. The fact it's still doing 24 at +1 SPDF to Reuniclus is crazy. Oh my, this dude, what is with this Sigalith? It's honestly like putting in stupid work. I mean, if I get flinched with Necrozma, it's a bad play. Otherwise, it's fine. I think I might U-turn here. It'll kill Sigalith, more importantly. Bolt Strike looking better and better at this stage of the game. Then I can go to my Necrozma is also looking better and better. Let's go to Lele for now. No one can really swap in except for Celesteela and Mantine. If they go to Mantine, I'm going to Psyshock. If they go to Pelipper, I guess they kill me with their Scarf Pelipper of all things, oddly enough. And this would be frustrating because I wouldn't go to my Metagross in that situation either. They go to Celesteela. Yeah, I think that was probably the play. And I think I might go... what are you going to click here, buddy? Let's do Victini on the Flame Charge. Psycho. I'm kind of down to V-Create. I don't know. I don't think Bolt Strike will be a 2-hit KO. V-Create handles this. If they go straight to Pelipper, I go to Lele, and then I go to Necrozma. If they go to Pantine, I still go to Lele, and I'm fine. Yeah, I can justify V-Create right now. I was trying to walk myself through, like, can I justify this play? Because I didn't want to get locked into a battle with them if I Bolt Strike and they kept trying to set up on me. So I can go to Lele right now. As they Scald, I hope. Okay, they're going to do that. If they miss another one, that would be fine by me. Moonblast or Psyshock? Psyshock, I think. Oh, that is fine by me. Let's go. And it still kills. Damn, Lele. That's insane. Celesteela comes out again. Not doing... Man, that's even after the Psyshock boost. They give me the Salty Lamau. I love this Salty Lamau. What is this thing going to be running? Maybe Meteor Beam still. I don't know. I still have Rain up to defend them against everyone, but if they go for another Flame Charge, they fashion the Victini. I don't know. That's going to scare me. But they're now at half health. That's fine. They go for another one, maybe. I think Metagross can beat them at this stage. Metagross is actually going to look really good in this endgame. Not good versus Mantine, but handles Celesteela, handles Dragonite. We don't know what Dragonite is either. I'm almost guessing EQ, though, just because Fire Punch won't synergize as well with the Pelipper. But hard to judge. There's another flame charge, and they get the attack boost. That's how they've done it. Interesting. I think Ice Punch will kind of do it for us. The attack boost. I mean, is Necrozma fine here? It must be a +1 Celesteela. There's no way it's gonna do it. So Necrozma with the Heat Wave, or Metagross with the, I don't know. Let's Heat Wave. Let's just drop a Heat Wave. Why not? 75. Okay, it'll be fine as long as we kill. We do. Okay, it's a little bit dicey. I'd never seen that specific set, so I was kind of scared for a second. I kind of want to keep this guy for Mantine, but Mantine I can guarantee to win otherwise. Metagross will handle this one. Yeah, this is fine. As long as we don't miss this meter beam, we win. Please hit. Great. And then I can go for a Photon Geyser. 40%. And then we do this for the win. GG to my opponent. That's 27 minutes already. Man, time flies. Literally didn't use Metagross. For the record, did not use Metagross in 30 minutes of play. How is that possible? How is that possible? Oh man, I gotta end it there though. I gotta go after this. So we that's that. We opened our third eye. We had some good games there. We beat Mono Flying. Thank you guys so much for watching. That was another fun Showdown live. I got a great video coming up tomorrow. I hope you guys like it. Very excited to see what you think about it. It's on the nature of complex bands and stuff like that. So keep your eyes tuned for that one. It's a big one to be working on for a while with some help from Finchinator and Swappa and all that stuff. But also, the day after that, I'm going to have a new couple of Showdown lives featuring whatever type you guys vote in. So make sure to vote below what you want to see next. Please continue to do so. But otherwise, that's me done for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you next time.